Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Sheila Beelan. I'm coming to you. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Sisters. I've been seeing a lot of like little articles about people that may or may not be returning for Sisters season 7. Now, we know that we're still in Sisters season 6. We had the mid-season trailer not too long ago, but we're now about to step in season 6B. Right, and I think it's October the 18th when it comes back on. But I've been seeing things like Ebony Obsidian. She's the one that plays Karen. And it was saying that she may not be a part of Sisters any longer. You know, at the end of the episode, season 6A, she ended up powwowing Fatima. So we were just trying to figure out, was this a dream or, is this real? Like, what could this be? Because a lot of times Tyler Perry, he does those dream sequences a lot, right? So I was just thinking, I was like, well, who could he possibly let go beginning season 7? And then I came across this video on YouTube. I forget where I saw it, but I just saw Deval Ellis and his wife. They have a whole podcast, and he was talking about it as well.
Tyler Perry Studios, that the scripts for season 7 of Sistas are starting to come out. Mm-hmm. And when we get the scripts, we're looking through the scripts and we notice that there are some changes. Mm-hmm. And there are some characters who are no longer here.
Who are no longer in the script.
No longer in the script or in the story, right? Okay. And we're starting to wonder what's going on. And we found out that TP is no longer writing the scripts for Sisters. Mm-hmm. And he's hired a writer's room. Mm-hmm. So the writers took liberties to write their own stories for certain characters, introduce new characters, and dismiss certain characters. Mm-hmm. Tyler Perry Studios.
All right, so you just heard Deval. He was talking to his wife, and he was saying that, and also kudos to Tyler Perry for getting new writers in the writers' room. I know we've all been saying Tyler Perry needs to get more writers. We can hear, Tyler Perry is reusing storylines in almost all of his shows. Ruthless, you have a man. Who was the main guy? The highest. He had mother issues. His mama used to beat him. His mama wasn't a good mama. But then you have on Zatima, Zach had mother issues. His mama wasn't a good mama. He uses a lot of the same storylines in his shows and in his movies. So it's actually good to have an outside thought outside of your thought to progress a storyline and it still not be in a box, in the Tyler Perry universe. So I thought that was good. But the thing about Tyler Perry also, it's good that Tyler Perry keeps people with a job. He will try to find a way to put you in a situation on his shows to keep you in the loop. And if he does like you, he's going to make up a character to make you fit inside of what he's trying to create in his on his shows, which is a good thing, but it could be also a bad thing because this person has no relations to the show. And then we're all saying, why is this person here? Oh, they're here because Tyler likes him, so I can see that. But shout out to him getting new writers or whatever. But the bad thing about it, like Deval said, some people are not going to be there anymore. And so I was sitting here thinking, who could possibly he let go? And I mean, let's be honest here. There are a lot of people on Sisters that really aren't needed. I mean, if you look at the main characters on Sisters, you have Karen, Andy, Danny, and Sabrina. Now, those were the original 4 sisters. And then we added Zatima. And Zatima, we added Fatima. And Fatima was like that wild card. She did an audition. She was good. And we liked her. So we put her in the show, and she turned out to be pretty good. Now, is she actually a part of just the sisters? Because she's not friends with everybody, right? She didn't go to college with any of these people. She came because she worked with Andy, and that's how she's a part of Sisters, which is fine, right? But now she's dating Zach, so that kind of loops her in to the whole Sisters universe, and that's fine. But is she really, really needed? I mean, let's just be honest. Is she really, really needed? Because she's now she has her own show, Zatima, which she really doesn't have to even be on Sisters. She can mainly just be, you know what I'm saying, on Zatima, and then she can kind of do like little recurring roles like in and out. Like, does she really have to be a part of the Sisters when she's not really friends with anybody but Andy? You know, I'm just saying, we just thinking logically here, right? And then we do have, like I said earlier, Karen. She did shoot. she shot. She shot Fatima, right? So that could be a whole new storyline. If she shot her for real, would she go to jail? Would she get off? You know what I'm saying? She pregnant and all that stuff. So they said that she may not come back, but I think I don't know, but being that Karen is a part of the main four, then I think it would be good if she stayed because she's a part of the original concept. And I was thinking about Maurice. Is Maurice really needed in this? Because Maurice's character has become bigger than what it was when it first started. At first, he was just, a part of the whole banking situation, right? He working with Sabrina at the bank. Now he has a whole house. You know what I'm saying? He done got beat up, jumped on. He done had a whole relationship. Like, is he really needed? Because at the end of this, he ended up going to jail because he said he wanted to take on everything. But that really wouldn't suit the storyline, because of the simple fact that he actually didn't do anything wrong. So that really wouldn't help it either. That's kind of like, we're just going to stick him in jail and be done with it. There really does need to be an actual, what are we going to do with his character? We get him off, he go ahead and move on and try to start a new life. And then you think about Gary, is Gary really needed? Does Andy always have to be going back and forth with Gary? Can we get a new person, a new love interest for Andy? I mean, really, because sometimes we get sick of Gary. He doesn't have to be in every episode. Hayden. I mean, all these different people, they can be a part of the show, but they don't have to be so illuminated in the show, if that makes sense. But as far as main characters, like, I mean, if they want to take it back to the basis of Sisters, then I mean, really the main people, the main focus should be Danny, Sabrina, Karen, and who am I missing? Danny, Sabrina, Karen, and who them girls? Danny, Sabrina. Let me look at these people. Danny, Sabrina, Karen, and Andy. Right, Andy. And then we need to do something more with Andy's character, because at this point, Andy, we need to show her really doing law work in the courtroom, working. You know what I'm saying? And not so much as and let's not have these characters all about a man. Everything is all about a man. How is a man going to take care of me? How is a man going to fulfill my life? Why we can't have these people in their own elements? Even like Danny. Danny has been working at the airport for 6 seasons. Can she be a manager or a supervisor? Can we elevate her to get out of that small little apartment? Can we do something more with her character? Can we get Sabrina beating her case? We need to leave that case alone, because it's old, it's tired, it's delayed, it's through. Like, her going to these corporate meetings and talking to executives, showing these women in boss mode and not so much as being dependent on a man. Can we get Karen? Either she pregnant or she not. Either she gonna show a baby bump or she not. Can we just not have her fixated on Zach and what is Zach gonna do when it comes to this baby? Even if, is this baby even Zach? Can we figure that out? You know what I'm saying? And then now I know Fatima is pregnant now. So do we have to have a back and forth between Karen and Fatima about a baby? Like, can we move beyond that? So I was just thinking about who all can be a part of this Sisters, who we need and who we really don't need. Really? I mean, who we really don't need. And even Zach has been like a main part, even though he's been here from the beginning, but he has illuminated like a lot in Sisters. Like when we even talk about Sisters, we don't even talk about the main four anymore. The main people we talk about is Karen, Zach, and Fatima. Pretty much. The other people, I mean, and Andy here now and again. We don't really Sabrina. I mean, it's like, but the main people is, and Danny does pretty good, but the main people we focus on is Karen, Zach, and Fatima. What they got going on. We really do. So we got I wish they would just put the narrative back on the core four. I mean, if they want to keep Fatima, fine, but if you can incorporate her to be actual friends with everybody, because it's sisters, they have a sisterhood, that's what it's based on. Y'all might get mad at me because a lot of y'all write it out for Fatima, which I am too, but she got her own show. I mean, at the end of the day, she really do. And I don't think she, I don't know. I don't know if she should just be a main fixture at this point, because she's not friends with everybody. And then who else? Like I said, we can get rid of Maurice. We can get rid of Aaron. We can get rid of Gary. Like all the boyfriends, we really can get rid of all of those. I think the only boyfriend that I would really like to kind of hang around, I think it'll be Preston, because we didn't really get a lot of Preston. And being that Danny and Preston have a new relationship, I would like to kind of see where that's going, because all these other guys, they've been in and out a lot. They with them or they ain't with them. They really haven't had a concrete relationship, starting from actual bottom to where they're trying to really build something. So yeah, Hayden can go. Like all these people can be really small support characters, really small. So that's my take on it, and that's what I think. That's who I think should stay and who I think should leave, or whose roles can be kind of minuscule, minimum, still kind of be around but not be so big. And yeah, just let me know in the comments what y'all think, who should stay, who should go, who should have a bigger role, who should have a smaller role. And also, just to let y'all know too, the next episode of Sisters, it comes on October 18th. It's called Daydreams, and it says here, Gary gives Hayden a stern warning to be careful with Tamaria. And it says mysteries, motives. Sabrina learns that Bayo will help her, and Maurice's legal situation has strings attached. And we all knew that, because I've been saying that a long time ago. Like, Sabrina, really? You think this man finna give you $1.5 million and he don't want nothing in return? Come on, girl. Let's not be so naive. You a boss. You need to step into your bossness. Anyway, y'all, this is Sheila. Be the like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think about Sisters. Who you think should stay? Who you think should leave? If you agree with me, if you don't, that's fine. We can all agree to disagree, and we're going to leave it all in the comments. And I love y'all. And I love y'all so much. I really love having these conversations with y'all. I really like talking to y'all because y'all be on it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be on Sisters. I tell y'all. Y'all be on Zatima and Sisters. And we're a little community over here, and we're constantly growing. Yeah, my daughter calling me. I got to get off this line. I'll holler at you later. Bye.